Hi, it's Romola here. Doing obviously a Facebook Live here. Just want to talk to you about the moon cycles. Now, the moon cycles are something that I've always been really interested in, but I never seem to get that message until it's too late. Like it'll be the day of the full moon, and it'll be later on in the evening. So usually 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. That I'll say, oh, go on Facebook and say, oh, it's full moon. Well, that explains why I'm feeling a little bit out of sorts. But I won't feel like I've got time to actually do anything. So this month in the spiritual development group that I run, we are looking at the moon cycles and the moon energy. So this is why I wanted to come on and do a little Facebook Live with you. So if it's something that you are interested in, then come and join me for the rest of the month. You know, you get a whole month's worth of content. So you'll get a little bit of next month's as well. But come and join me and find out how you can work with the full moon energy, which is this weekend, and also the new moon energy, which is the 23rd of July, I think. So it's usually there's 14 days afterwards. So there's different things that we do at different times of the moon cycle. So the moon cycle is about 29.5 days long. The moon affects so much on Earth. Obviously, it affects the tides. It affects the earth tides as well, so like the earth crusts and the movement there. It can affect our emotions. It can, I guess, affect our sanity. It's called, you know, the word lunatic comes from the full moon. It can affect our sleep patterns, and it can affect all of this for ourselves, especially if you're sensitive, but also for children as well. So if you have got children, being aware of where the full moons fall is a really useful tool as a parent, because it means you can start the bedtime process a little bit earlier. You can have more time for doing some visualizations with them, for really nurturing and supporting them, because children really struggle at the full moon to calm and get into that bedtime routine. So it's good for you to know as well, so that you know what's happening. So full moons is what we're going to be talking about at the moment. So the full moon is all about releasing. It's about letting things go that no longer serve you, that you're ready to leave and move on from. So that's what the full moon is all about. The new moon is about planting those seeds in that blank canvas, sending out those rockets of desires, creating that manifesting list and creating that desire. And so that manifesting list will run through to the full moon and the new moon again. So, and the full moon is the time to release. So what we're doing within the full moon is we are releasing, as I said, everything that we're ready to release and to move on from. So things you can do, you can physically detox yourself. So do a detox bath. Epsom salts are great for this. Highly recommend doing that around the full moon, because you can either have a foot bath with them in or have an actual bath, but it's a brilliant way to physically and energetically cleanse the body. You can wash your crystals and then put them out for a charge, because the full moon energy is particularly potent at charging the crystals. And with crystals, I mean the physical crystals, like, you know, these sorts of things. I mean the pyramids, I mean tumble stones, I mean jewelry as well. So, you know, I wear this pendant all the time, but what I will be doing is I will be giving it a jolly good clean today, and I'll be putting out in the full moon energy, because that will recharge it and it gives everything a really good boost. So you can either put them on the windowsill, or even better outside, even better on the ground outside. As long as you're not got pets that are going to go and bury them or eat them, you'll be fine. So that's really good things to do. Using salt lamps, I use mine all the time anyway, but there's, again, they clear the negative ions, so they're a great way to use within that cleansing and clearing process. So what you want to be doing is writing down everything that you're ready to release, and then going through a process of destroying it, shall we say. So setting fire to it, or I like to write mine down on toilet paper and then flush it down the toilet using the power of the cleansing water. So I'm going to go into a lot more detail, obviously, in the month, but I just wanted to come on and give you a little heads up about some of the things about the full moon. And then what we'll do around the new moon, so in a couple of weeks' time, there will be more information. There will be, in the new moon, we're going to be looking at that, having that blank canvas and setting out those seeds, creating that manifestation list, sending that out, using that the moon's energies to boost and support that. So That's what the moon energies are really good for. So come along if you are interested. Come along and join me for the next month, when we are going to be looking at, there will be there's videos in there explaining what the waxing and waning are, what the energies of the moon are useful, how to work with them. There's special ones on the full moon, how to work with the full moon energy. There's meditations to connect you to do your releasing exercises, and also the same for the new moon. So there's information there about manifesting with the full moon, and meditations with the full moon energies as well as a sort of moon checklist as well, if you like. So there's lots of information there. There's also a secret Facebook group as well that you can join. Come and talk to us about your moon experiences. We'll be sharing some more information around the full moon. So just be, the full moon now, and in 2 weeks' time there's a new moon. So you can join at any point. This information, you can download it, you can have it for life, because then whenever there is a full moon, you can refer back to it as well. And if you've got them in your diary, you won't ever then miss out on the power of the full moon and the new moon. So I'm really excited to do this. So just to conclude, so the full moon is tomorrow, it's Sunday, but the power of the full moon starts affecting the night before. So today is a perfect time to start compiling your list, getting things ready, mentally maybe, and you can either do the exercises today or you can do them tomorrow. If you are interested in finding out more, then come along to romulo.co.uk/moon. I will share a link below. You can see sort of some of the information that we're going to be sharing. There's a link there that you can join. It costs £10 to join. It is a monthly group, so each month we look at different things. So we look at archangels, ascended masters, we're looking at aromatherapy and essential oils. There's lots of different things that we're looking at. But you can just join for this month if you want and then leave. That is absolutely fine. Whatever works for you. I hope you find that interesting. I look forward to working with the full moon energies, and I will be sharing some more information on the page, I'm sure, about what I'm doing and what's happening. If you've got any questions, then please contact me, drop me a private message, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye.